In 2015, when I began my undergrad, one of the most difficult things I noticed classmates struggling with was the transition from high school theater to university acting classes. Because of their high school experiences, they not only had to learn proper acting, but they first had to unlearn bad acting. This caused the already experienced theater kids to struggle in acting classes more so than the students who had no prior experience. So, what is that saying about high school drama? How are we teaching our students to learn? Are we asking them to slap on a fake performance, or are we beginning from the root of the art and expanding outward? Sir Ken Robinson, in his TED Talk, Do Schools Kill Creativity?, says that we are educating people out of their creative capacities. He says when we are young, we don't grow into creativity, but we are taught out of it. In a direct quote, he says, "The consequence is that many highly talented, brilliant, creative people think that they're not, because the thing they were good at in school wasn't valued or it was actually stigmatized." My experience with drama in high school was not in the form of classes, but in the form of musicals produced every second year. We would audition with a small scene from the musical and a song. Often our director would ask us to try new things in new ways during the audition. A great directing move, but young me, who had no acting experience and in all of my anxiety, actually had no idea how to change what I was doing. Ironically, because I was so emotionally and physically blocked from anxiety in high school, I never really learned how to put it on and fake it. I thought I would always be a terrible actor and that I couldn't improve. But this anxiety served as a blessing to my acting skills, as in university I was able to start new and actually understand the depths of acting and what makes a good performance without first having to unlearn what I had been wrongly taught. So what's different about it? Before jumping straight into characters and scripts, the actor must first learn the heart of what acting is. This includes unlearning how to act like you're doing something and learning how to actually do it. Sound simple? This can be more difficult than you would think. Imagine yourself sitting in a cafeteria full of people while being fully conscious that you can be seen. Do you eat the same way you do when you're at home by yourself? Or do you change what you do because you know people can watch? Just like this, actors know they are being watched. But what's different is how connected they are to their activity despite this knowledge. To perform well, the actor must achieve a state called dual consciousness. The definition of dual consciousness is the actor's ability to be immersed in the character and the character's world while still reserving a level of actor's awareness in favor of the characters. This is the start of proper acting training. This is where the actor must begin. As of the school year 2015-2016, BC's high school drama curriculum has been updated to serve this kind of approach. So what would this look like as an activity in an acting class? Get your students to choose and practice a common everyday activity they do at home, such as brush their teeth or wash their face, and do this for a class project. Seems kind of strange, doesn't it? To be assigned a project of simply doing an activity while others watched. I actually had to do this in my undergrad, so I got some clutter from my desk, my laptop, some food in a bowl, and I set up in my classroom. When it was my turn, I sat in a chair, stuck my feet up, hit play on a YouTube video, watched, and ate. That was it. I did that for 120 seconds. I watched YouTube, I ate food. That was the easiest A I'd ever received. But this exercise helped me to understand how to be completely invested in my activity, to be actually doing an activity and not pretending to do an activity in front of other people, while being completely aware that I was seen and that this wasn't reality. I wasn't in my room watching YouTube, I was in a classroom with fellow classmates watching. This is the state a good actor must be able to recognize before diving into any scene or character work. So with this, I believe it is very important to allow students to begin their work from the inside, to encourage and explore creativity so that it can flourish in our students and not be taught out of them. Students need not only to be told what to do, but to learn from the inside how to do it.